Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. We're back. How do we feel? Calm, cool, collected, with a fresh, overclocked, solid-state hard drive of data. Starting with Cursed Eye, very interesting. RBBN SNW7. One makes you larger. And paralysis. How about stats? Actually, like, doing pretty well. If you're gonna have Cursed Eye, at least we have a decent rate of fire. And then on top of said decent... Ooh, we tried. On top of said decent rate of fire, we also have an above average damage stat. So I definitely don't think we're in like a dominating position. But you can see how this could pivot into a winnable run. Cursed Eye, you know, I gotta say I kind of like it. Not because I think its effect is actually good. I did used to believe that. But I used to believe in a lot of things. Like, all people being well-intent. No, I just am joking about my newfound misanthropy. But either way, misanthropy? I don't know, dude. It's the English language. It's all, you make up the rules as you go, okay? Another tinted rock. I like Cursed... We dodged it. That's surprising. I like Cursed Eye just because it's, like, interesting. It adds a little wrinkle of strategy and intrigue, you know, to any given run here. So I'm very happy to be going up against the pony, because I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner. Someone who knows how to ride without trying to fall in love. Basically what I'm getting at. We're gonna, I mean, first off, all credit to Genuine for his 1996 banger Pony, aka the burp song. Okay, fine, we'll leave. I didn't want to be there anyway. Let's go check our item room. That hurt a great deal. And that's the danger of a Cursed Eye run. Peeper Eye, not gonna really help us out too much there. Shoop-de-whoop. I mean, we get a pill, we get shoop-de-whoop. Life is but a dream, maybe. I'm okay with it. Dude, you're not gonna believe me, but I saw that coming. I saw Peeper Eye going for Envy, and I said to myself, you know what? Let it happen. And that's exactly how that went down. It crushed like 1 full quarter of Envy. Very surprising, but certainly welcome. That's how the quote goes, right? Range down, not a big whoop. We're gonna use a bomb to get a nickel. The reasoning there is highly simple. I want to be able to have an arcade on the next floor. So that I can maybe... I mean, we have the opportunity to play it. We could also get a decent chunk of money out of it. But why? Brain? Why? Why walk into the fire? You know, when you make a play like the pot play, at least there's some enduring legacy there. When you walk into the fire, you just... People stop going, what were you thinking? And they start going, what's wrong? Two very different questions to be asked, you know? Not used to this newfound 0.96 speed. It's just too unwieldy for me. I'm used to driving my 2015 Ford Focus at highway speeds. Okay, that went much better. Everything's fine. I mean, it wasn't even that bad of a floor. I just hate having to fight the boss twice, but apart from that, it's not really that big of a deal, you know what I mean? So this floor, if we could get our rate of fire up, I'd be starting to feel a little bit better. There's also other ways you can, like, circumvent the existence of Cursed Eye. He was like a heat-seeking missile, dude. For example, if we just got, like, great orbital setups, then we can just keep a full charge at all times. Like if we get Sack Dagger, for example. So I'm feeling pretty smart right now for leading us to the creation of this blood bag. Potentially. An arcade at least. I'll go down to 1, but it does frighten me just a little. So I'm actually going to follow it up with a bomb right here. And paid for 1 play. And then I'll follow it up with a bomb right here. Paid for 1 play plus a bomb. That's still good shop money. Dude, I totally did not even think about the fact that with our poop here, the petrified poop, we're gonna love shooting these poops because we can get red hearts out of them as well. So we probably shouldn't even do all these yet. I mean, actually, even... We'd rather have petrified poop than larva, I think, but it is close on this room specifically. Probably don't even want to do this because it precludes us being able to go to the boss room. But dude, this is going to bust this whole thing wide open. And you know, I haven't been super impressed with our play, but this is an opportunity for us to redeem ourselves slightly, make the right decision. Shouldn't have picked up a full heart, but that's okay. Now, we go down and we can probably afford to be substantially more aggressive here. Even IV bag, and we just did get IV bag, even IV bag is fine. We don't want it, but could be worse. And we definitely should not have taken these if we wanted to go to our boss trap room. Oh well. Doing fine statistically. Should have at least looked in the boss trap room, but I don't know what I was worried about. You know, I was worried I was going to step on some spikes, albeit I'm already flying. You know, I'm playing cautiously. Hello, second secret room. I'm playing cautiously for what I see as a good reason. This is it's a decade win, you know? 40 wins in a row. That's a lot. Ace of Hearts. We don't need to pop it. I mean, we don't benefit from popping it is the better way to describe that. Give me a key, please. No key. I've actually come around a little bit to the idea that these weirdo bombs are actually kind of okay. As long as you can guarantee that they are going to actually collide with the enemy and not, thank you, it's the whole reason I'm here, and not just going to do damage to them via explosion. You know, if they make a collision, they're worth so much more. I don't care about blue map. I do care about tarot cloth. Highly great item. And I do care about this. We didn't need to. I'm going to be overly conservative here. We took an extra spirit heart to protect us. No second thought. Just waiting for that tears upgrade. I would accept Eye of Belial, maybe. Like a cool tier effect I think would be neat as well. I'm going to take Death's List. I'm going to take Contract from Below. You know, I don't see us liking Guppy that much here, believe it or not. Just doesn't strike me. We've been taking it more recently. I will admit... Oh, don't kill an enemy yet if you can avoid it, because you got Death's List. It's very unlikely to work. It's never going to work here. No, it's already done. What was I saying? Previously, and even then, in that deal with the devil, I have to admit, I was thinking to myself, well, you know, you basically get the item for free because of the fact that you have this Eternal Heart. But that's not really the case, is it? You know, I mean, it feels free because you got back what you paid for it. But you still have the option. You know, you're losing the choice to use that HP to get something else, or maybe even for that HP to keep you alive. It's hard to remember, you know, what you've got until it's gone. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. I'll always touch upon this when it's my, when I bring it up, because I always, you know, I like to be the defender of my kind of people. You know, the kind of people who are like, skydiving sounds like fun, but I can't go. I'm too busy reading. You know, that's boring people. They're always talking about, isn't it sad that they paved paradise and put up a parking lot? They never mention that 9 times out of 10, paradise was an empty field somewhere in the Midwest of the United States. And they also never mention that sometimes when you drive to paradise, parking was really annoying. Made you never want to go to paradise ever again. You said to yourself, this is a waste of my time. I can't even find a place to park here. What you need is a good mix between paradises and parking lots. You know, you need to have the ideal ratio. You definitely need some paradises, but you also need some parking lots. Just my 2 cents, okay? And I hate that I always get, because of the way that media works, just me saying that makes me look like I'm the evil landowner from like an 80s movie that wants to bulldoze the community center so we can put up condominiums. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying everybody would rather have paradise than a parking lot until they try to park. And then they go, why don't they make more parking spots? You know, nobody's first reaction is to go, people should drive less. I probably drive substantially less than the average adult. I can tell you, like, let me out. Mathematically, since we got our car in the summer of 2015, so 3.5 years, we've put like 16,000 kilometers on it. It's 10,000 miles. It's basically like 2,500 miles a year. It's nothing. When I tell people that, they laugh at me. And they should, because it's worthy of derision. Yo, I just realized with golden bombs, we should be setting ourselves up for the future here. Please. Like, fight the boss, for sure. But, you know, use your golden bombs to gain some extra spiders in the whole situation. And it's the same thing, you know, we deal with it in Vancouver as well. You know, you gotta... But it's almost like Vancouver is like the flip side of the issue. People are like, please compromise your view of paradise to allow us to have a place to live for under $1.8 million. Dude, I'm taking it. No doubt about it. First off, I mean, you know, it's brimstone. Secondly, it nullifies the negative effects of Cursed Eye, I think. Maybe not. Why would it? Now that I think about it, why would it? It's still great, though. Anyway, and plus, you take the easy ones when you get them. I love Brimstone. It's just one of those songs where I'm like, you know... It's not... Yo, Joni Mitchell... Blue, great artist. Adam Duritz, maybe not my cup of tea, but that's fine too. Michelle Branch, though, she knows what she did. Please allow me to get a key and go to my item room. I'm just saying, okay? Just because the song's got a good message doesn't mean the message is universally applicable. Nobody's walking to Costco and going, thank God there's all these trees here. I don't know what this does, but I'll take it. We have Dr. Fetus in addition to Brimstone. Are you happy? I'm kind of happy. I mean, it's also very dangerous, admittedly. But I feel like this is a great synergy because... enemies should also give us spiders when they explode. I mean, we nerfed ourselves, but we did so deliberately. Joke's on you, I was only pretending to make the wrong decision. Plus, think about... Oh, excuse me, I do not appear to have gotten spiders for murdering you. Think of all the jobs that the paving industry is gonna get. Anyway, but I'm taking the metaphor way too far. So we basically nullified Brimstone instantaneously. At least the bombs stick. But they don't get the same effect. And I'm inclined to say that that's accidental. I'm not gonna, you know, say like, screw you, Nicholas. I'm just saying, you know, I imagine maybe this is just an overlooked synergy here. Because to me, it definitely seems like there's no good reason those items shouldn't work together. And as much as I might like to think that it's by design, because it makes me seem more persecuted, I think it's probably more just like, you know, oh, we forgot about it. Oh well. Should still be a good run. I mean, Dr. Fetus is a good item. Most of the time. Blank card is really good. But we're kind of, with one item, I'm kind of going for something a little bit more incredible. And you know what? We didn't get it. That's fine. I can wait. Still only Catacombs 2. How are we so far behind schedule? We can also get like a ton of money by taking this. But wouldn't we rather have some damage? 2 damage is pretty good. Maybe we can just take advantage of this for a, you know, part of this floor. And then move on. I'm trying to think of other songs that have messages like that. Can't really come up with them off the top. Because, you know, most songs, their message is hidden. To some extent. I mean, not like pop music, but, you know. Most songs, they kind of couch their meaning hidden in, you know, plain sight. Excuse me. Very much like this. We can be really surgical as well with Dr. Fetus, you know? We can use it in conjunction with Death's List. Now, I haven't been doing it. That's because I've been distracted by tearing, you know, absolutely dominating Joni Mitchell through the art of debate. Waiting for her response any day now. We'll go back for Judas's, or Curve Torn any day now. Any day now. Definitely not going to get a chance at Boss Rush, by the way, but that's fine. I'm hoping to get, like, some attribute help. I didn't even see that guy. Via Death's List. I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened yet. There we go. No, it didn't give us a stat. It just gave us the sound that it would have given us if it had given us a stat. And then, on top of that, hooked us up with a strength card. Dude, it's not possible. It was almost possible. That would have been great if we could have made it work. Anyway, dude, sure, speed upgrade. Not sad to be fighting Krampus. He doesn't summon anything, so it's a guaranteed Death's List payout. Krampus's head, not interested. Let's go back. You don't even want me to say what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway because I have no fear. We could lose this run. How, NL? How could you lose this wonderful run that you've created through no luck and all skill? It's very simple. We don't have that much HP, you know? I don't think we're going to lose. I'm just throwing it out there as a plausible potential outcome. So I'm taking every available advantage, including PokeGo, and we'll be moving on. By the way, I don't actually dislike Joni Mitchell for many reasons. One is she is part Canadian, so it would be illegal of me to besmirch her good name, especially as a fellow content creator. I consider us peers. I do consider her on my level. That's a joke. Obviously, I mean, Joni Mitchell's made some good albums, but has she made 4,000 episodes of the same video game? I don't think so. But moreover, you can say whatever you want on a song, and I actually agree with the message in principle. I'm just saying you can't apply it to every situation, alright? It's like when they're talking when the Eagles are talking about, you know, you can check out anytime, but you can never leave in Hotel California. The message of that song is not, beware hotels in California. You know, it's beware this one specific hotel that... I don't even know what that song's about. I'm just gonna guess that, like most songs released in the 1970s, it's an allegory for being trapped in the quicksand of drug abuse. I don't know if that's true. You know, I'm really envious of... I think this is really impressive when songwriters can write a song that's not actually about anything. And that is probably gonna sound dismissive and insulting. I don't mean it that way. It's like sometimes, or when people can write a song that's metaphorical as well, Like, literal songs, I get. You know, a good example is, you know, Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a metaphor for Anthony Kiedis' drug use, his heroin addiction. But simultaneously, it is also, you know, under the bridge downtown, I threw my life away. You know, but there are songs that are about nothing. And I don't know, and I'm being sincere, how you get inspired to write a song like that. And I think that's genuinely very impressive. You know what I mean? Like, I think a good example is combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell by Das Racist. It's a catchy song. Is it also annoying? I don't know. Where do we fall on Das Racist now? Are they still art house darlings of the counterculture? Or are they meme music that you hate to hear requested in Twitch chats? I don't know. I think it's kind of a catchy song. On top of being kind of a catchy song, it's literally meaningless. How do you write a song that's meaningless? I'm trying to think of other ones. Like, what about Daft Punk, you know, One More Time? Music's got me feeling so free. I'm gonna celebrate that. Over and over. I feel like if I tried to write a song, every single song would, like, explicitly state its meaning, you know, in the chorus. And maybe that's okay. I mean, like, AC/DC writes a literal song. They're pretty popular, right? Every song is just, I imagine they're in the songwriting room with one another. And they go like, well, Angus. It's not what they really sound like, probably, but hey, I'm an artist. I can take artistic license. Angus, we need new songs for the album. You know my songwriting principles? I play the song I want to hear. If I was starting 9th grade gym class and needed pump-up music to give me the adrenaline needed to run 14 laps. High voltage! Say no more. We'll call this one 10,000 kilotons. Do the thing with your voice. Okay, I don't know. This might be terribly dangerous. I am a fool. Why do I have Death's List? Okay. I genuinely, for a moment, thought that I had cursed myself. And I don't mean, like, in-game mechanics. I mean, like, the kind of curse where, like, you walk into a fortune teller's tent and, you know, she flips over a card with your face on it or something like that. Like, some real creepy stuff. So, I want... Forget damage, dude. We want spirit hearts. I don't even think we want to work towards spun, honestly. I think we just want to buy as many spirit hearts as possible. Worth. What next? I'm gonna take this. And we're gonna use that to try to... Like, honestly, if you are a hater, back off, okay? Like Miranda Sings says, haters back off. My favorite content creator. Another artiste, not even half Canadian this time. We have done our part to make this run substantially more interesting than it was moments ago. You know, we went from Brimstone to Bomber Boy Dr. Fetus. Also, my own familiar keeps blocking my Bomber Boy shot, and that's resinous. I'm very unhappy to see that. If anything, and you might think I'm just trying to save a little face here, and you would be a little right for sure. I think that I have done myself an incredible service by taking a one run and making it losable. Might sound crazy. I think I've forced myself to be a little bit better, a little sharper, you know? And I'm hoping... That's bad luck, to be honest. I'm hoping, as a result, we get, you know, paid dividends in the future. Because if we win this run, and this is sort of up in the air. May I help you? There we go. If we win this run, we're on the road to 50. I definitely do not think I have had a 50 streak except for the time that I had a 100 streak. That might sound like I'm moving the goalposts, but I mean, like, if the only other time I've had it is the time that I played out of my mind, the best I've ever played by far, then, you know, this is the second best I've ever played by far, I think, which is pretty sobering. I hate the matriarch, but if we were ever gonna dominate him, now's the time. I'm sorry. I hit my friend with a bomb. He didn't die, though. Okay, speedball. Dude, we do not want scatter bombs. You've fully lost it. If you think I would ever go for that. That's extremely good, though. Okay, so we did our part on this floor. Let's do it again. Six Discord messages from Daniel Giesling is not a it's not an alert you see on your quick bar every day. I gotta check. He's always... Here's the thing. Dan, and I mean this... This won't even have the chance to come across negatively. Dan is a showman. He knows how to... I don't want to say he knows how to sell, because that comes across with, like, seemingly negative connotations. But he knows how to hype events up. You know, some other YouTubers, streamers, etc., and I would count myself in this camp. I'm not like, you know, Thursday, you need to be there. We're gonna change the game forever. Because in my head, I don't know, I have like a lack of self-respect to some degree, where I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm just playing video games. So I don't, if they're friends of mine, I allow it. And, oh, I mean, it's not like I could prohibit it in the first place, but if they're friends of mine, I think it's cool. But sometimes I see some other Twitch content creators, and they're like, you know, you'll remember where you were on this day. And I'm like, I don't think so, dude. You're playing a Minecraft mod that mods Pokemon into the game. Like, it's not a negative thing. I just don't see why you're trying to make it seem like, you know, you're releasing the next book in George R.R. Martin's favorite fantasy series. But we're doing this, and you know, this episode will come out probably after it's already over, as is the time condition with me most of the time. We're doing like some Smash content together, and he's drafting up all these rules. I don't want to sound overly cocky, okay? I don't mean this to be rude to Daniel. I have thousands of hours in the Smash Bros. Series, and even I'm not very good, but I'm still gonna crush him. And he keeps coming up with these terms of the arrangement and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, you know, you can set whatever rules you like. I'm here to, I'll help promote, and I'll have fun. I hate you. Playing Smash against friends of mine. I don't mean to sound disgracious, but it's really like me going up against Dan in like Big Brother. Or Punch-Out is another good example, you know? I've got some experience in Punch-Out. I love Super Punch-Out. I've beaten that game many, many times. Beaten it enough that I could probably still do it now. Like Super Punch-Out, that is. But Dan in Punch-Out, you know, he's beaten Mike Tyson. I'm not going to disrespect him by saying, like, here's the rules for our, you know, Punch-Out battle. I'm just going to say, you know, you show me the time, and I'll show up and lose, and we'll all have fun together. Thank you, Guillotine. One more. Okay, dude, we're holding it together here. So here's what you do. I think you skip this floor. Let's see what we get first. Oh, I'm out. Why this floor? Because we have enough luck to probably get good stuff out of our rooms on the next floor. So I think we're going to come through in the clutch here. I think we're going to get a pretty... I don't want to say flawless victory, but we're going to win. Probably. Unless we... just don't be a Curse of the Blind is all I ask, please. No Curse of the Blind. No Curse of the Blind. Then we can choose what we take. So the HP is worth it. Book of Shadows is actually really good. Pardon me, our speed's at the cap anyway. What was my point for that whole Daniel discussion? It's just I don't want to... I'd rather do twice as much. And this is the kind of person I am to begin with. And it's actually... I don't want to say it's like a flaw when it comes to Twitch and YouTube. It's something I do selflessly because I think that's too self-serving. But I'm the kind of guy who's always like, you know... How about instead of doing one conference call and one sponsored stream, I just do 2 sponsored streams and we just don't do the conference call. I would always rather give more content and more behind the scenes planning. And it shows. It shows in good ways and it shows in bad ways. I would rather just play double Smash. But the thing is, I'm happy to be paired with Sir Daniel Giesling on this one, because if we were just playing Smash, it'd probably be relatively okay but pseudo-boring content. But Dan's gonna hype it up. Creates these storylines and stuff like that. So I know he's gonna cut like a trailer or something. I can't wait to see it. Probably something about how I killed him with resin in the Dark Souls PvP, and now the time has come for Surso to get their revenge. He's a showman. Maybe that's what, you know, I need, you know, is I can be like the songwriter. Yeah, I can be the Bernie Taupin. But I need an Elton John to really make Rocket Man pop. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I have blown myself up. Almost did it twice. I'm so sorry. I did it to myself. No? That's too many bomb items. Dude. Be more careful. I just hate shooting my own minions with these bombs. What is happening? Don't even take it, dude. Just go fight the boss. You earned it. We threw everything at this one, and we were never really close to death. But we never even had to put ourselves in harm's way once we picked up that brimstone. But we did. You know why? Because you play to win the game. Herm Edwards, take me out of here. Thanks for watching. We're at 40 wins. Pretty amazing. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps the radio. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Of course, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when I go live in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!